Hey, it's Lee for On Your Marks Wrestling, and I'm here with a review of 205 Live for April 17th, 2018. We start the show with a video package. This is now kind of the standard for 205 Live. This video package is about the rivalry between Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa and the Lucha House Party. Then we go into a match. It's Arya Daivari versus Mustafa Ali. Arya dominates early, including a really nice spinebuster on the outside and a frog splash from the top rope. He gets a near fall out of it. Eventually, he has Ali on the top rope, and he's attempting to do essentially what looks like a side suplex from the top rope. Mustafa Ali flips out of it, which results in Daivari falling down on the mat. He flips out of it, and then he runs up and hits his 054, which is 450 splash, and gets the win. Drake Maverick is kind of in the back, and they show a clip of him at Buddy Murphy's official weigh-in. Murphy weighs in too heavy for his match in Saudi Arabia. As a result, because he was going to be the challenger, because he's been kind of showing very well, even though did something kind of heinous last week. As a result, Jake Maverick introduces a gauntlet match for next week, which will decide who's the challenger for the Cruiserweight Championship. Excuse me. Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick are in a match after this versus, I wrote jobbers. I did not catch their names. They were said very quickly, and I don't even know if they went on screen. The whole point of this match was to show that Kendrick is back, first of all, and to show that he's as vicious as ever. His facial features, the way he applied holds and things like that, he just did everything a little bit more aggressive. It was fine. Dasha's in the back. She asks Ali about Murphy. He seems really upset that Murphy ruined Alexander's celebration last week, which I was like, he kind of ruined it too. It's just Murphy went a little further. He also mentions that he'll be in that gauntlet match. He won't miss out on that title belt again. He's been too close now. So, that's fine. Drew Gulak does a kind of subdued interview, as he sometimes does, or promo, I should say, where he calls out Tony Nese, and then he says that he's going to be in the gauntlet as well. So then we have the Tozawa Itami versus Dorado Grand Metalik match. Kalisto stayed in the back for this one. Drake Maverick is on commentary. Excuse me. A brawl breaks out before the match. There's some stereo dives by the Luchadors early. And then it's all Japan for a while. So it's basically... This is a tornado tag match, I should mention, so there's always the possibility of 4 people in the ring. For most of this match, it was 3 people. It was always one of the Luchadors plus the 2 Japanese guys. At one point, there are pretty good-looking stereo submissions by Itami and Tozawa. Itami really rips at Dorado's mask at one point. Eventually, Dorado gets beaten up quite a bit, but Metalik hits a double dropkick that surprises both of the Japanese guys. I'm going to keep saying Japanese guys because it's easier to say. There's a bunch of kind of big moves on the outside of the ring at one point. Probably the nicest move was a double kind of backflip or moonsault off the top rope to the outside by both of the Lucha guys. One cool move I thought was there's essentially a Tower of Doom spot minus the person on the ground, which made it so much better. So 3 of the guys are kind of at the top rope, and then Metalik runs up to the post, and he jumps over the whole bunch of them and catches essentially a sunset flip powerbomb on them. It looked cool. I really liked it. There's a bunch of finishers landed that don't finish. There's a beautiful springboard double stunner by Lince Dorado. There's another attack of the mask by Itami, but this time on Grand Metalik. Tozawa then accidentally kicks Itami in the face. And then eventually we get simultaneous pins after a shooting star press by Dorado and an elbow, the top rope elbow by Metalik. And so the Lucha House Party wins this match. It was a barn burner of a match. It was a good match. Probably lasted 20 minutes. I can't really complain about that match. That match was really good. The rest of the card, some of the wrestling was, but I really like that match. I would give this show, it was much better than last week. Probably, I'm going to go 7.5 out of 10 again. I'm starting to like that number. I did SmackDown earlier and gave the same score. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Well, it's a good night for me. Have a good whatever you're experiencing right now.